Blaze 2, Guildford 1 after shootout. How do we think that one went, fellas?
That's a massive win, isn't it, really? When you look at the scale of the table, the result happened to stay in Cardiff with Nottingham winning. That extra point at the end there is huge. Huge win.
Definitely. What do you think?
It's not even just that. You know what's going to end up happening. It's got to happen. We've got the 4-point weekend.
You're on your own this
You're on your own, yeah.
We've done it again.
I've been told to do it now.
I can do it. Hold on a minute. Thanks for you. Oh, no, thanks for you, sorry.
I think we're all old enough to remember that one.
4-point weekend. Extra point after tonight against Guildford. And Nottingham beating Cardiff, so Cardiff losing
it tightens
points.
up the four at the top of the group. That's why
Definitely.
that point was very
Does
important
that
tonight.
guarantee qualification in some
Not
way?
quite yet.
Not quite.
yet.
You're the more mathematician
Yeah,
on that side. so.
I think Nottingham and Manchester can get to 12 points. That win tonight's put us on 12.
Yeah.
But they're still, if we
still-
lost our last two games and they have won all of them,
So we
Manchester
need
have
to-
got a better head to head against us. Nottingham would beat us, so they're probably going to have a better head to head.
Yeah.
So it's one more points needed to guarantee at least the playing round. So there's still another huge game to come yet. But that is, again, why that extra point in overtime and, well, the shootout is vitally important.
100%.
You just need 1 point rather than two to guarantee.
Yeah,
From
it
last
makes that
season,
job
where
that
we
little
had
bit
the chance to
easier.
stop Belfast or Sheffield winning the league. It's now that case where when it comes to Nottingham in their barn, we've got the chance to either eliminate them out of it or allow them to go into that eliminator game.
Yeah.
Well, it's huge because when you look at it as well, we'll carry on this.
You carry on. This isn't ours. Don't worry.
That's
That's not ours. It's not our Christmas present, boys. Not our
Where
Christmas
was
present.
where was my point going? Well,
We've lost the flow.
rewind. Let's backtrack. I've honestly just had a brain fart. I don't know where I was then.
Going into Nottingham, potentially eliminating them or not eliminating them, depending on how that game goes.
And then you're going into just one-off games.
Yeah.
Well, they're two-legged, but you're giving yourself an excellent opportunity to reach a final.
And if you finish top of this group at the moment, you're feeling very optimistic if you can secure it. If you are Blaze at the moment, like Belfast are in a bit of an
There's
unusual.
a dogfight in that league. I not saw that today.
It's an unusual one on that side of the table. Anybody can beat anybody, it seems, at the moment. And you hope that when you do go through, if you do get Belfast, they don't just then hit form like normal. And you get them at the wrong time.
Goes, you hit the team at the time they hit form.
So hopefully we can secure it and we get a decent tie and we go from there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No. It's an exciting position to be in, though, because we're normally in a position where the Challenge Cup's over already for us. I know last year we had that game, was it Cardiff we played midweek? Where we had a chance to. But previous years before, our Challenge Cup has been over quite quickly.
Been done.
To still be in with a chance of at least reaching the knockout phase, it's an exciting time. It really is. Because I don't know what you two thought as well, but with everyone back tonight, I thought the balance to the side looked a hell of a lot better than it has been.
That first period was probably the best flowing period of hockey. And I can only speak from what I do, obviously, here, helping out at the Blaze volunteering. I have to get up and down the stairs to get to the boxes. It took me till about 6 minutes to go in the first to get round all my boxes because there was just no stoppages. There was constant flow of game. No penalties, no icings, no offsides, really.
They held their whistles away, which was nice to see.
But yeah, it was very nice to see. Very nice to see a good game of hockey. And in that second period, I think we just came out and just thought, right, let's turn that screw out a little bit. And like for me, good goal.
Fantastic shot. Great shot.
Great shot.
We were 100%. I felt a little bit weird in one point of it, where after the second period, when we were going into third, felt like we were like the opposite to where we were with Sheffield, where they had so many shooting chances, just couldn't get anything. This outright tonight, we were in that position.
We have a very special guest joining us tonight. Not only is he good with his hands at scoring, he also had a fight.
Yes, very good one as well.
If you'd like to join us, we have Mr. Mismash join us. We'll have a seat. We normally stand, but
we're really happy tonight after that.
Yeah, definitely very happy. First question: are your knuckles sore?
I don't know if I connected on anything, but the adrenaline's still going. So just happy we got the win.
We'll keep this nice and friendly then.
Yes, I'm not saying anything that can antagonise you because I've just seen you do what you've just done out there. So Sam, help.
Well, obviously, you're new to Coventry. How do you feel that your start to your season's gone now that we're a few weeks into the season?
I mean, I think week by week we've only gotten better, and I mean, the first couple weeks, obviously, we're getting to know each other and figure out each other's game, and we had a little bit of injury problems. So, obviously, we got one of the best goaltenders in the league, and we're getting some of our D-men back. So, it's just been good the last couple weeks. Just the chemistry's been getting better and better. So, yeah.
Yeah, we can see that on the ice. Like, obviously, tonight it's the first time we've had a full lineup this season, and we were just saying it looked a lot more balanced throughout the whole lineup tonight.
Yep.
So it was a good performance tonight. I thought everyone put a shift in, and we were very good to get the 2 points.
So, first part is in the question. After Tuesday, you're 1-0 up. This Tuesday coming, I'm hoping to bring it back 1 apiece.
In the game, you're talking?
Yeah. And then the question for it is, without knowing any of the jerseys that are coming in the events to come for the season, which one are you more anticipated and excited to see?
Jerseys? Would you?
So like Halloween, Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do the specials. Yeah.
What are they? Just
We've got your Halloween, that's going to be your next big one. Then you're going to have Remembrance Day,
Remembrance
Christmas,
Valentine's
normally in February.
I usually like the Christmas themed jerseys. Those are usually my favorite.
Yeah, really go to town on them.
Yeah, that's my favorite time of the year as well. So
I think everyone's happy at that time of year.
yeah.
Chocolate, sweets, and as much food as possible. You can't go wrong then, can you?
No, definitely not. How do you feel like you've fitted in? Coming into the new team, new layout, new coaching. I know you've come obviously across the pond, could we say, but
Yeah.
you know, Belfast to here is a little different, isn't it?
Yeah. It's obviously good being familiar with the league at least, and just kind of knowing what I'm getting into. And but I mean, everyone's been great here. The fans, the staff. Obviously, our team is really great, and just makes it a lot easier when everyone's nice. And we have a lot of fun at the rink and outside the rink as well. So it always makes it good when you have good teammates. And yeah, I feel like I'm just fitting in well.
Good to hear. Anybody else?
I think we've covered all bases there, I think.
No problem. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thanks
Appreciate
very
it.
much.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Cheers. Thank
Good
you.
luck for the rest of the season as well. Thank you. That was nice. Did we get that in? I like that we get these in now.
Very, very.
I'm going to do it because if I don't, Luke's going to shoot me now. It's not the end of the episode, but I'm going to get it in because if I don't, I've had a very good artistic.
You have to put it the other way around to moments upside
Yeah, but
down.
I'm showing yous.
Oh,
So
I've
for the
seen it
camera, like, comment, subscribe, and then my son decided to write follow at the end. I'm assuming that could go because you've got
And
TikTok
what
and
I'm
Instagram.
saying to include into it is to make sure if you like the content we actually do to smash the bell so we can continue to know that people are enjoying it.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Now we've got the clickbaity stuff out of the way.
Well, I was going to actually mention one thing, and Grant picked it up quite nicely.
Yes.
When's the conversation going to start of Matt Robson being the best goalie in the league?
I think it ended ages ago, didn't it? don't
Well,
think
I
it
think
needs
if
to
you
start.
ask other teams, they've still got some
There's
other
still murmurs of
questions.
like Grande.
Well, he's been phenomenal to start the season. Absolutely phenomenal. What's that? His 5th man of the match this season?
Yeah, player of the month.
Yeah, I think it's probably a one-horse race for the player of the month, to be quite honest with you.
It was him or Sorcerer, let's be honest.
Yes, yeah.
It was one or the other.
With how he's played, like there's moments, like tonight, I think we said it on our group chat, our goal woke them up.
Yes.
And there was a lot of times, especially in that second period, we were chasing shadows. There was that one penalty kill where the whole 2 minutes it was in our zone.
Yeah.
And we were just chasing shadows. And Robson made 2 or 3 huge saves. And he's done that every game. And with a lesser goalie in there, the standings could be completely different.
And that's a good point you bring up, because I was actually thinking about this during that second period. I don't know how many power plays they had in total tonight. And the PK stats are going to look great. You're going to think they've had X amount of power plays and scored 0 goals
Yeah, I
tonight.
think it was 2.
How many of those were actually down to Robbo? How many
Yeah.
shots did he actually take in those PKs, or those power plays for Guildford, our PKs? And how many did he actually save? Because whilst, yes, it is a team effort, one of the power plays they
Well,
had,
your
we
goalie's
just
gotta
couldn't
be your
touch the
best
foot.
penalty killer.
Oh, yeah,
So
100%.
in the second period, it's definitely 2. I think we ended up giving another 2 in the third period.
We had one in overtime.
1 in overtime.
So they might have had 5 then.
Yeah. So it was
How many shots there? That's what I want to know. I just want to know how many shots Matt Robson actually faced. Whilst, yes, it is a team stat, how many did he actually physically have to get behind to
From
stop burning that?
where I was
Yeah.
standing, I think, just as a rough estimate, at least 6 or 7 in that first penalty
Yeah.
kill was taken at it where we couldn't get out of our own. So
No.
His saves as well. He's pushing the puck out to an area that's not going to be a
Not
straight up danger.
Yeah.
They're going out to the corners, or he's taking them in his chest. You know, there was one in the second period. I don't know if you remember it. Pelic cleared off the line.
Yes.
It just snuck through it.
Just
Goalies
snuck.
are going to have that, but you know that's when you need your players to do their business.
And Pelic did it. And
Yes.
a big shout out to Pelic tonight as well. For me personally, from what I've seen of him, he's gritty, he's grindy, he's all those kind of analogies you can give him. But he's just everywhere as well when he is out there.
For me, that was his best game in the Blaze jersey from
100%.
what I've seen.
100%.
I thought again that he stumbled on something there. So I thought Constable, Pelic, Hopkins, that looked a brilliant third line.
Very gritty, very.
They were good in the offensive zone, great on the forecheck, kept the puck, caused problems, but then they're safe in their own zone as well.
Yes.
So I think they were good all over the ice tonight. I thought, like I said, Pelic had his best game. I thought Hopkins had his best game, and I thought Constable had his best game. And as a line for me, that was our best line tonight.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
with today's game, we also got to talk about how gritty yesterday's game was.
Oh, I didn't see any of yesterday.
I didn't see it yesterday.
I was at a wedding.
It was the fact that, like, when I was having conversations with Luke, when I was watching it myself, it looked a bit grim from being 3-0 down. But I don't know, I feel like we had that. Even though it didn't look promising, that fourth line, getting that first goal in, it kind of showed that a little bit of the doors open, ready for us to just blast through it. And one thing I have to point out is that call from Paul Thompson. I don't see how that was a goalie interference. There is no way in hell. I mean, I could be wrong, and people could argue about it, but from where I saw it, there was a step out the way, but nowhere near between the player and the goalie. Should have been 6-4, 6-5.
I can't comment. Like I said, I didn't see any of it. I don't. The highlights won't be out yet for me to make a comment on it. But I'll take that.
In my opinion.
But yeah, if that's what a few people online did say that it was never a goal interference call, but I won't make a comment until I've seen it myself personally. But
one player definitely have to say that, like, grown on that night, like very show from start till that game is Sam Ruffin. He was just in there. He was just getting everywhere, getting people's faces, and getting a goal last night. And even tonight, he was showing promise that, like, he's a player to be reckoned with.
It seems like he's just slotted in now that we've got a few bodies back, and he knows where he is within his line. What I want to shout out from last night is I didn't watch it, like I said, and I only know this because someone told me, i.e. my sister behind the camera tonight. 6 different goal scorers according to Elite Prospects.
Yep.
I don't know if that's ever been altered, but that's a fantastic feat. To go 3-0 down, 3-1 at end of first, wasn't it? And then to come back and win it, 6 different goal scorers. That's just shows team depth, which is another thing we were talking about.
We were talking about that, like we said, with the balance of the team tonight, it looks so much better. And yes, okay, we might not have the high-end goal scoring we had last season, but we've got goals throughout the lineup. And that's going to be key when you're coming up against the bigger boys in Sheffield, Nottingham, Cardiff. You know, you're going to need your fourth line to get a goal here or there. You're going to need your third line to be the best line on the night side tonight. You know, it's a team effort. It's not all down to 1 or 2 boys.
No.
So, and it was today. It gave me a nice positive boost for the rest of the season because now that everyone's back, I mean, Russell only took a few reps in the third. He's probably still carrying a little knock. First game of the season, probably not fully up to speed.
Yeah.
But over the coming weeks, if we can keep that lineup going, I feel sorry for like Zane McKenzie, who's had a cracking start to the season.
He's been solid, and
But
it's a shame.
as the weeks go on, if we can keep that lineup, you know, the sky's the limit with this team, I think.
Definitely. Back to normal this week for us, wasn't it? You know, you were pessimistic. I was non-existent.
I was not confident last night at all. And then when we went 3-0 down, I was like, I was right again. But no, they came back again, like the fighting spirit we've seen.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so normal service has resumed. Sam has turned into Grumpy Cat once again when it comes to predicting the games.
Yeah, but no, we got a 4-point weekend because I was grumpy. It worked. That was positive. I'm grumpy. There we go.
That's going to be this week. You know, you're going to turn into Grumpy
Cat.
But no, I think that's it from everybody. I haven't got anything else to talk about.
I would like to say one thing, and it's not to do with tonight's game, but I'm pretty sure you've seen about this article that was doing the rounds.
Yes.
I'm not going to name the newspaper. I'm not going to name the person that wrote it.
No.
But I have 3 season tickets in my household, 2 of which are my mum and my sister.
Yep.
And for what was put in this article from everybody within the league, how wrong that person got it. I know from my mum and my sister's perspective, they come to the hockey because it's a bloody good sport to watch.
Yeah.
And I don't. There's a lot of other sports out there that don't have the inclusiveness that hockey does,
No.
where everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
So for the person to have wrote what they've wrote, I think the league, all the teams who have wrote their responses on Twitter and Facebook today did the right thing.
Yeah.
But that person should have gone to more games around the league to have seen how friendly, how much of a good sport it is to watch.
Yeah.
Because I know people that have come. It can be anybody. It doesn't have to be one set gender. But they've come and they've gone, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was entertaining. That's what makes people want to come and watch it.
100%.
Not the gyrating in warm-ups, as was put.
Yeah.
So I know from my family's perspective, we come because hockey is the best sport in the world.
Yeah.
It's the most exciting sport in the world, and it's got nothing to do with what that person wrote about.
No way.
So I just wanted to put my 2 pence out there because, like I said, 66% of the season tickets in my household are females.
Yeah.
And they love the sport. I don't want to say too much because I might say the wrong thing, but
Yeah.
I know from my mum and my sister's perspective, that article did.
It's wide on the mark.
It hurt them a little
Yeah.
bit for them to be singled out like
Yeah.
that. So from me to everyone else out there who's been affected by it, we want you here. We love having you watching the Blaze,
Yeah.
watching hockey throughout the country, throughout the world. This is an inclusive sport and everyone is welcome.
And it's not just fans as well. From my perspective, and I think I've said this on a comment earlier on one social media post, my sister, who's obviously doing the camera tonight for us because of Luke and his missus'
We got
absence,
Laura.
and Laura as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they come for the sport. They don't come for,
What they
oogling the players
Yes.
or whatever. I mean, out of all the sports you could go and watch, ice hockey where they wear bodies covered up from apart from their
exactly.
face.
You can only see that part of their face because they've got a visor, a helmet.
Unless it's a
It's
goalie,
just
you don't see a
them
thing.
weird back in the old history days where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, they showed an ankle.
Ooh,
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that way inclined. They come for the sport because, like Sam's just said, they enjoy it. They really want to get into it. It's adrenaline pumping. You get you off your seats, but not just the fans. I look at the people in the volunteers room that I come and help out
Yes.
with. You know,
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
I won't name them. There's members of staff who work here tonight. One
Coaching
female, I can
staff.
do that. Coaching staff,
Physios.
physios. I can name probably 15 people. I won't, like I say, name them, but off the top of my head, of the volunteers, the physios, the doctors, the off-ice team, I can name 15 people that are involved. And then they've got their partners that are involved as well. So at the end of the day,
It's all for the love of the sport.
and yeah, they're here because their partner plays ice hockey. And at the end of the day, I played for many years. My sister got into it because I played, and my dad used to drag her down to the games when I played. And like, she'd then come to the Blaze because obviously watching me play is nothing compared to watching the Blaze play.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And she got into it, you know. And I've got, I know she's only 11 months old, but as now as a father figure, like I look at it from, hold on a minute, how insulting is that to my daughter
Exactly.
to be categorised as that type of person just because she enjoys a certain sport? You don't get that going to football. You don't get that going to watch the rugby or anything like that.
It's as if that person is saying that a female can't like sport.
Yeah.
Like they come because they like it. I go to ice hockey with my mum. I go to football with my
Yeah.
mum. Athletics, tennis, speedway. You know,
Oh.
we live in such an inclusive world now that for somebody to be given a platform to write such a offensive article, I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I know from the three of us, Luke, Laura, us at Blazeville, everyone is welcome here.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think we'll end it on that with a nice, strong message at the end to whoever wrote that article. Well, I say whoever, we know who it was.
I hope they're feeling bad today because it's certainly done the rounds.
But I want to not play on the flip side, but I want to just put it out there as well that if that person hasn't intended the article to hit that way, and it has been that the newspaper in question has edited it out of proportion to put their agenda across, then shame on the newspaper as well. Shame on both if it's both.
Yes.
Shame on the newspaper if they've used that person's words to gain a view of the sport. It's not what sport wants. And the fact that all associations with the UK Ice Hockey, Elite League, NIHL, Ice Hockey UK, Scotland Ice Hockey, I think they've all put something out today.
Yes,
as well, so.
everyone has. That's why I thought I'd bring it up
Yeah.
because, you know, we had the incident a couple of weekends ago. We won't go into that.
Yeah.
because
Touched on that as well, and then this.
I'm not going to be scared to fight corners that I feel
passionate about.
Passionate about, yeah. Because like I said, I come with 2 females, and they come because they love the game.
Definitely.
And to anyone who reads the article and doesn't understand the sport, come and watch it. You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Because it's such a great sport, such a friendly atmosphere, and I don't know many other sports where home and away fans can mingle together and have a laugh together.
And it is a good laugh as well.
Yes. It's not even that, but the events and the fact that there's such better player interaction than you would get with a football team. Like you're probably paying an arm and a leg just to go and see a player, whereas it'll be like come Tuesday you get to play with the team.
Yeah,
you
get the bowling's on Tuesday.
It's just
it's an inclusive sport. You won't get access to players etc. like you would at any other sport at any level, unless you've got obviously some sort of credentials like media etc. So it is a very inclusive sport and a very accessible sport to get to players as well. So that's really good. Very good subject to touch upon. But next weekend, obviously, the last couple of Challenge Cup games. Or does the league start next week?
I think we've got a league game next week, haven't we?
We're going into.
I'm not going to lie.
We're going to be definitely playing the musical chair game next Sunday because I won't be able. Lou will be back. So I'm just coming back from Cardiff that weekend.
Oh, so you might not be here.
Right. No, I'll probably won't.
Is it another free peak challenge?
No.
Turning into Gimli again.
No, I'm going to watch a concert. So.
Fair enough. Well,
I hope you enjoy it.
Just as Blaze get back to full strength, we're starting to drop like flies.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
work, concerts.
For everybody at home, thank you for watching, getting to the end of us. Like we've said, like, comment, subscribe, and if it's on any other form of social media, and follow. I can't really reach this. I need to get longer arms. So thank you for everybody. It's been a pleasure. That is Blaze World out.